Welcome to Rensselaer Field in East Hartford, home to the Yukon Huskies. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Utep Miners. Yukon will deliver the opening kickoff and will get this game going. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Miners offense will have the football first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We just need to see what they do today.
The Miners moving quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. The punt team makes its way onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Hauls it in at the 40. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The Huskies offense will go to work for the first time today. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. Utep has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman letting it unfold.
And the Miners line up to punt it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. The Yukon offense goes back to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Finds his big tight end. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Can't get him to the ground. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Gonna run it. It's Fields. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Well, you're always going to wonder what would have, could have, should have happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. Utep has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. The Miners headed quickly to the line.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on 3rd down. Pocket breaking down. He took a hit as he couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And the Miners will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Now this offense is back on the field. Give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quickly to the tight end. There he goes. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
On the direct snap, it's Fields. Big pickup on the ground into plus territory, and they get him out of bounds at the 41. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Direct snap. They forged ahead just a bit, not a lot working with the Wildcat there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Snagged out of the air. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. They booted away. And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Utep has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Off the play fake. Slings it downfield. Finds a man in the middle. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Wants to throw on 3rd. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. The Miners will bring the punt team onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Tight end now in motion. Looking downfield on 1st down. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Motion from the back. They want to throw it. Gets it out quickly. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the short completion brings up 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. That's the end of the period, and UConn has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. UConn will have to punt it away. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Utep has the ball, the offense, ready to go back to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Complete on the comeback. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize, so you go get.
Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
How about the inside linebacker flying through there? You see those guys come up, and you see how fast they can come up and fit the run. But how about blitzing the quarterback, getting to the quarterback, getting the big sack?
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Oh, not able to hold his water, and the offense will have it stepped off against them.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll ride the hot hand. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. He's going for the big play. Makes the catch at the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, UConn.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Got his man in the middle. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Miners come to the line in the hurry-up. To the air on 2nd down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the defense got him at the 27.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now, you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
UConn going back to work on offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Davis. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first.
I know we're a long way up here in the booth, but guys, y'all remember that ball you could throw that whistled? That thing was whistling. It had so many RPMs on it.
The Huskies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Power football with the run. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. And the Huskies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Works the middle of the field. All down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. Back has it. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Breaks into the open. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Huskies pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. The give out of the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. On the run, it's Duck. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he's stopped at the 18. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
17, Utep, 0.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Off the play fake on first down. Looking down the middle. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Keeps the play going. Short gain on the play before he slides. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Punt is on its way. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. They'll try the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Finds his tight end. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, UConn! A great catch and run for 6.
And back in the day, you used to line up and your tight end was a blocker and you threw it to him short. Now, these guys are being so dynamic in space and so athletic. Now they can make big, huge plays for your offense and put points on the board in a hurry.
Here's the return from inside his 10. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
Second down coming up.
From the shotgun, the inside give. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. The Miners are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. And they get the 3rd down stop. What a play by this defense. They bring the punter onto the field now. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it inside the 30. And a potentially touchdown-saving tackle made there after the long completion. This offense capable of exploding at any moment. Now they're set up inside the 30 with a 1st and 10. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. They are really clicking along. 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Huskies.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Glazer. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the 1st down at the 41. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Makes the catch. It's Irvin. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline.
Timeout, Utep.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Makes the grab. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains.
Timeout.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Holding. Offense.
When you've already seen your quarterback go down 3 times, you might as well try holding, and they didn't get away with it. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Glazer.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Listen, end of the 1st half, that's exactly what you want to do. You don't care about the incompletion. You're chucking that thing up, trying to make a big play, trying to get the Hail Mary.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Fires toward the end zone. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a 1st down.
Pass interference. Defense.
That pass interference call will give us one more untimed down in the half. So it's 1st down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. Just drives it between the uprights. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, a 1st half that saw a little bit of everything there in East Hartford.
And the Miners will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return.
UConn Huskies will take over first and 10.
They'll open this third quarter with a run. Hard running there. Oh, and what a move. What a juke, and he makes it past the marker. Offense lines up for a first and 10 from the 43. Looking to throw on first down. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. They're dealing with a second and long. He'll pull it on the read. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there. Third and long coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. UConn will have to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. Utep has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Irvin. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Miners can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Caught close to the marker. It's Irvin. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
At the 38, and that's good enough.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Right on the money. They could have used a little bit more there. Picked up a 3. It's third and 7. Trying to pick up a first down. He wants to throw it again. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Kick is in the air. Catch is made at the 15. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The UConn offense goes back to work. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They'll move the wide receiver to the ground to try to pick up the first. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. UConn will have to punt it away. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. On the ground, it's Sharp. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. Caught. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there. 3rd and long coming up. Trying to pick up a first down.
Third down coming.
On third down, he drops to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wide receiver going in motion. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Gets it past the marker. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Snap to the back. Turning it on. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Husky. And they take it in for 6 more points. These guys wanted to make a statement. Statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop it. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Utep has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. And the Miners in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Right back to the well. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Right down the middle. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. The Miners send out the punt unit. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Jet sweep to the receiver. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Off play action. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. UConn comes to the line after getting another 1st down. He'll do it himself. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play. And the Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and try to field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. The give to the back. There he goes. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
Brings up 2nd down.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Finds his man. It's Grove. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
He's got it on the right. At the 45 on his way. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
And the Miners, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Grove. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Gain of 22. First down for the offense.
Makes the grab on the left. Got some room, headed to the goal line. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
They'll run it on first and goal. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Got nothing last time, now second and goal from the 3. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. This defense has been lights out, stubborn on the doorstep. Can the offense finally find the end zone? Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down. The Huskies buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Strong run and useful. Picks up 4 out to the 9. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Direct snap. It's Duff. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. UConn will have to punt it away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. Not going to risk a return. The fair catch. Utep has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum.
This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out.